Yo guys, it is Pack Dude here. We're back for some more Let's Play Trauma Center Second Opinion. When we last left off, we treated guilt. We got some information about our good friend. I forgot his name because it's been a while since I last recorded. And in this episode, we're gonna start some more Chapter 3 with something precious. Doctor, quickly! Amy's condition is getting worse. Her vitals are dropping and she's losing unconsciousness. What? Everyone prepare for surgery. Angie, bring in that patient. I'll meet you in the OR. Hurry. Yes, sir. Tyler, this is an emergency. Come on, hurry. What are you doing? Let's go. You can't operate on her. What? I have to. Haven't you heard the PET result? The guilt's already migrating. Her respiratory system's in trouble, and her digestive tract's next. What are we supposed to do? Are you just gonna watch her die? Do you have any idea how many things we tried? Dr. Clark's can help, and he's the best there is. All he can do is thin out some of the tumors. I just watch her get weaker day by day. Amy doesn't have a lot of time left. What are we supposed to do? I'll tell you. We're supposed to leave her alone so she doesn't have to suffer. Do you really think cutting her open again and again is gonna do anything? So what? You want us to watch guilt tear her apart? You don't get it. She doesn't need to go through all this suffering. Even if this operation helps, she might never open her eyes again. She'll just be connected to some machine, waiting to die. If that's the case, then I'd rather send her off myself. You call yourself a doctor? I'm Amy's brother before I'm a doctor. You think I'm gonna watch my sister suffer just because that's my job? I don't care if I lose my license. We're talking about my sister. What are you still doing here? Hurry up. Dr. Clark's? We may not be able to operate. What? The guilt's in her lungs. It moved a lot faster than we expected, and I'm afraid she's not strong enough to survive the surgery. What if we separate the operation into 2 procedures? No good. If we don't extract the guilt entirely, we'll be back where we started. Now do you get it, Derek? This is how it always works. I always knew it would come down to something like this. I'll operate on her. She'll be okay if we can extract all of it, right? Leave her alone, you bastard! With the healing touch, it might be possible. Tyler! Amy! Tyler, please do the operation. I know you can hear us. Aren't you scared? No, I'll be fine. You worked so hard to become a doctor. I'm gonna try hard too. I'm glad that you're a good doctor. I thought I was doing what was best for Amy, but I was just a coward. I didn't even consider what she wanted. Derek, can you handle this operation for me? I don't deserve to touch her. Not with these hands. I joined Caduceus so I could help people. What about you, Dr. Chase? Shouldn't we do everything we can if we might save a patient's life? Yeah. Dr. Chase, please brief Dr. Styles and the Dexter strain of guilt. Yeah, no problem. Hang in there, sis. We'll be right back. Alright, let's do this. The Dexter is basically a tumor, a really gnarly one. It replicates its DNA while actively moving throughout the body. A tumor that moves? That's impossible. Well, to be fair, moving is kind of a bad way to describe it. It copies itself to other locations, so it just looks like it's moving. Basically, it keeps on replicating its DNA and creating new tumors. That's horrible. Good news though, we might just know its weak point. What is it? Dexter comes in 2 flavors. We'll call them Type A and Type B. Type A and Type B's like to eat each other up when they meet up, but they're both equally strong, so they kinda just stall there. And if you're not moving, they're just like any old tumor, right? So after we drain the guilt's tissue, we could just excise it. Hopefully. I mean, this is all theoretical. One wrong move and they multiply, so there's no room for trial and error. It's not like we can safely test the theory before trying it, but you have the healing touch. I've seen you use it, man. It's amazing. If anyone can save Amy now, I know it's you. I don't need to tell you the objective of this operation, do I? Remove the guilt from the patient's stomach and lungs. That's all. Just save her, man. All that stuff I said before, just forget it. Please, Derek.
I won't give up.
I understand, Tyler. Let's get started.
There isn't much time.
Oh my gosh. There you go.
Doctor. Proceed as normal.
Our data indicates the Dexter could appear at any time, and the Dexter can try to form a tumor, use the drain to remove them. That's the plan.
We've located the guilt.
Alright. Are you gonna connect? Alright.
Doctor! Doctor! Chiral reaction decreasing.
Alright, we can't ignore the tumors.
Chiral reaction
There you go.
decreasing.
Alright, let's keep it going. Remove the tumors when we can. There, let's excise it.
Hurry! Vitals dropping.
Oh, snap! Whoops. Huh, oops. That was anticlimactic.
I won't give up.
Oh, jeez.
There isn't much time.
Alright, let's go. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's remove the tumors.
Proceed as normal.
There we go.
We've located the guilt.
Alright, Deftera.
Doctor! Chiral
There we go.
reaction decreasing.
Alright, it's meeting up much more often this
Chiral
time
reaction
around.
decreasing.
Aw, how come they didn't touch there? That's mean. Alright, come on. There you go.
Hurry!
What? Alright,
Doctor!
there. Now she used the force us to get rid of him. There you go.
Vitals dropping.
Vitals dropping. There we go.
Good news! We can do this.
We got this, buddy. Alright, let's perform a blockectomy. But first, get the vitals up and we're gonna go in. Ooh, that's a lot. There. Ah, damn it.
Vitals.
In there.
Doctor!
Come on. There.
The chiral reaction is dropping.
No, no, no. Oh! Oh my gosh! Ugh. Oh my gosh.
I won't give up.
Starting over. Alright, I'll cut until we get back to the lungs, alright?
There isn't much time.
In there.
Vitals dropping. Doctor! Vitals dropping. The chiral reaction is dropping.
Oh my gosh. That was annoying.
Reaction is negative.
Whew. Oh, that was annoying. Good lord. That was painful. But we're done. Derek, I owe you, man. How can I ever repay you for all this? That was really annoying. Because I kept running out of my laser. I used the healing touch. It's just that... whatever. That was a pain. Derek, it's your turn, man. If you want to turn me in, do it. I'll resign if that's what it takes. I don't care. I'm just glad Amy's okay. Thanks, Derek. I want you to do me a favor. Huh? Re-edit that thesis you wrote and offer it to Caduceus. You feeling okay, dude? Tyler, you've always been good at writing detailed papers. Despite how you used the research, your thesis was no exception. Eliminating pain and suffering, facing death. Doctors and patients could both benefit from your research. Find a way to use that information to save people's lives. That's all I ask. No problem. Got it, bro. Oh, there you are. Amy's gonna be awake soon. Let's go check up on her. What do you think, big brother? Hey, don't call me that. International conference. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. And I think after this, it depends on how long it is. After this, I think we will end the episode. Depending on how long this thing is. Excuse me, sir, you call for me? This operation is amazing. Your focus and concentration is simply unbelievable. Is that the video of our guild procedure the other day? have my secretary transfer it to my HDV media card. Watching this in slow motion actually reveals quite a bit. Anyway, have a seat. There's an event I'd like you to attend. Okay. Hey, real fast. I need your signature for this. Victor, we're in the middle of a meeting. Yeah, well, this will only take a second. Victor Nigel, Agent 26, head of the Caduceus Research Division. He's responsible for a lot of organization's proprietary medical technology. I don't know why I couldn't say that word. This is that proposal we went over yesterday. There are no changes. Huh? Who's the new guy? This is Derek Stiles from Hope Hospital. He's hardly new. You need to get out of that laboratory more often. Oh, he's that healing touch guy. I'm Victor from R&D. How's it going? It's going well. Nice to meet you. How's this, Victor? Looks good to me. Okay, later. Sorry, Victor doesn't concern himself with trivial concepts like manners. I apologize for the interruption. Let's discuss your trip. Our international conference will be held in Angeles Bay this month. Topics will focus on recent issues on medical terrorism. Dr. Stiles, I'd like you to attend as a representative of Caduceus USA. I'd also like you to speak about the strains of guilt you treated and the steps involved. Can you do that? Well, I haven't really been here that long. I've seen some of the others could do a better job. Excuse me. We're also showing footage of your operations. I prefer that you were there explaining this procedure step by step. Dr. Myers will be going, so I'll ask her to translate for you as well. Have fun, Derek. The conference forum. Angeles Bay Conference Center. Once again, that was Dr. Stiles speaking on behalf of Caduceus USA. Whew, glad that's over. Thanks for your help, Dr. Myers. No problem. I think the video footage really got their attention. You could have loosened up a little out there, though. You're not used to speaking in front of a big group like that, are you? I'm usually too busy just helping out patients. Even if I had time for meetings, I'd probably just fall asleep. So yeah, that was my first presentation. Yeah, a lot of doctors are that way, but you should make time to attend conferences. It's the only way to keep up with that latest technology, you know? Being a doctor is like being a lifelong student. Dr. Castle used to be the same thing. All doctors are students. Good old Greg, huh? No, he was one hell of a public speaker. He was a confident, throw in some jokes, never had stage fright. I remember staying up all night helping him making slides. Never mind, that's all in the past now, isn't it? Sounds like you guys were close. It wasn't like that. He was a great guy, so I always did what I could to help out. Really? What's that supposed to mean? Hear that? I think they're starting the next presentation. That concludes the disease treatment workshop. Next, we'll have an update on the fight against medical terrorism. Speaking on the topic is Langston Miller, Director of Caduceus Europe.
I received this report a few hours ago. I hope it finds you well. As we all know, medical terrorism poses a serious threat to all the world's citizens. Reports of guilt have doubled in the past year alone. Unfortunately, the motivation behind this epidemic is still unknown, but we have received confirmation that the group responsible calls themselves Delphi.
Delphi, the Greek oracle?
The messages we received from them have been cryptic at best. Their philosophy and demands are still a mystery. Are they related to other terrorist cells? We don't have an answer. For all we know, they could be nothing more than a fanatical cult. But whoever they were, we know that they're hostile and organized. We believe there may be additional clues hidden in the strange letters that arrive shortly, before each guild operation.
We received one of these at Hope Hospital.
Medicine has advanced quickly since the advent of genetic engineering, but as the guild has showed us, disease can evolve just as quickly. The ramifications of medical terrorism are grave indeed, and it's going to take our best minds to devise a way to stop it. Though we may finally have somewhere for them to start looking, we received news of abandoned Delphi research facility. It seems that they entered a small African village, possibly by posing as the NPO. I'm afraid they were using townspeople to develop guilt.
Bastards.
The town was destroyed, the facility has been long since abandoned, but I'm sure there's something there that could lead us to Delphi. I propose that Caduceus sends a research team to Africa. Supplies and manpower will be needed to be improved by each division. I hope to have everyone's sincere cooperation in this matter.
Oh, that voice hurt my... Alright, an explosive patient. Okay, we're gonna get this started in the next episode, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Trauma Center Second Opinion. I'll see you guys next time.